Okay, hi. Let's see. So we are beginning our Unity photo collage, right? Photo montage, where we want all our parts kind of working together as if it was a natural photograph that we had just taken, even though we were piecing it together through parts of a variety of different photographs. So the first step, right? I have my document open. I'm going to go over to my photo files. It's a good idea to already have a number of your component photographs that you are pretty sure you're going to use in, a folder or something like that. I am then going to drag in my sort of my base layer, I guess you can think of it as. So this is this house and woods photograph. I'm going to go ahead and drag that onto my document, and here it is right now. um, I'm going to, before I do anything else, I'm going to size it up, and you can see right at the width and height measurements, we're going to make it about 12, as close to 12 and a half as we can. And then, we can just, we should be able to just really, center that as hopefully pretty well here. Um, we have one more step, right? If this is what we want right now, we can also go and hit, check, right? So we're going to go ahead and do that. Um, and that's that for this one. At some point, I'll want to get rid of, this bottom edge here, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm going to just start dragging in my other photographs. I guess the second one is sort of my main subject, and that is this second photograph. It's not a great photograph. It's a screenshot. It's a low resolution from a film still, right? It's a screenshot of a film, you know, uh, just that I downloaded. So the quality is not what it should be, but I just wanted, for the sake of demonstration, we are using it here. I'm going to go also and position this in place. I will be moving it around, but I want to do some things to it right now. First of all, I don't want this background, right? I want to remove that background, the landscape that she's running in, and I just want her figure, right? Just her running figure. And then I want to get rid of, right, the rest, the rest of the image. How do I do that? Well, I'm going to sort of pretend I'm getting rid of the rest of the image, and just really have her as my object, right, that I'm going to set in my other landscape with the haunted house, with the woods, by creating a mask. Okay, so the underlayer of this photograph will still be there, but I'm going to sort of hide it. But before I hide it, I'm going to select um, the woman's figure, and so that she is not hidden. This part of the image is not hidden. The way I do that, right, is I'm going to go up to my Photoshop menu, the Select menu, and then I am going to go all the way down here to Select and Mask. That is the area where I do all of this stuff, right? And all of a sudden, she disappears. She's not gone, right? That the setting, right? We have now sort of, you can see by our workspace, we have shifted over into the Select and Mask workspace, right? And you'll notice, hey, the transparency setting is at 100%. So it's fully transparent, which is why we don't see any of the image we are working with. All I have to do is just set that all the way down to 0, right? So it's fully opaque, and hey, there she is again, okay? That's how we will then know how to cut her out, essentially, or how to select her in the image and then get rid of the rest of the image. The way we do that is just to go to the lasso tool, which we're already selected on, or we've already selected. And then we are just going to carefully draw around her boundary. It's a little bit tricky because sometimes it's not so clear what is her and what is the background, but we'll do our best. And we are then going to refine those choices in the next step. All right, so here I am then going to, as carefully as I can, go around. And, you know, if I'm a little, it's better, I think, to sort of leave a tiny bit extra space, I think, around her than it is maybe to do too little, I think. You know, we'll see how it goes. I mean, part of this we could get rid of just because it looks unnatural, whatever. But let's see. Oh, that's a lot to get rid of there. Around her hand and that finger coming out, her thumb, and down, whoop, around here, that's the tree. And then I think that is her sleeve. Oh, what's going on here? Maybe this, I think. And down here, the belt buckle. And here's the tie. All right, and then we go down and along here. That's her knee. Ooh. All right, and then I am gonna draw around the bottom so that this completes. What is that part? Does that go? See, that looks like it goes down this way, but I'm not sure. Okay, so let's try this. That's fine. We might as well. All right. Again, we can always get rid of it. All right, I think that is okay then. All right, so we complete that and notice it disappears, but that doesn't mean that nothing happened, okay? So you will see then the way to check this is to go ahead to the back to the transparency setting and to go all the way to 100% transparency. And that's really what we want to start out with, okay? This will allow us to go back and further refine our edges, okay? So this is that first step, right? How do we again select a subject matter, an object, right? In this case, a figure, and then get rid of the rest of it. We go to the select menu, right? We go down to select and mask. Okay, and then from there, we have to make sure we are at 0 transparency. We go to the lasso tool. We draw along the edge as carefully as we can. Zooming in helps, right? We draw around, and then we put the transparency up to 100% so that we see our result. Then we're going to go ahead and we can't forget this. We've got to hit OK. Okay, and then we are going to actually go down here and add that mask. Okay, or I guess we already did add that mask. So maybe we don't. Sorry, maybe we don't need to do that. Okay. All right. So we have this mask added, and now again we can move her around. Okay, and that's that's exactly what we want. I will, let's see, I'm going to stop this video here. I will come back and I will then show you how do we go back and get more, right? How do we refine the edge? Because right now she looks like a cardboard cutout and that's not going to be helpful to us. We want to create more of an illusion and we want to create more unity, right? Between, within the parts of our image. Okay. All right. Thank you. I'll be right back.